Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. So today we will be talking about Jeffree Star and his return to Twitter. It's been about a week since Jeffree has been active on Twitter, and he posted a video today stating the fact that him and Nathan have officially broke up and ended their relationship. Now, there was speculation while he was off Twitter about what had happened, whether him and Nathan had broken up, or if something unfortunate had happened to his mother. He has said in the past that she has not been in the best of health, so people were sending well wishes his way and just hoping for the best. So he officially came back onto his YouTube channel and released a video saying that him and Nathan have officially ended things. So in that video, he basically says that Nathan just never really wanted to be in the spotlight, and he was just kind of thrown into it, as Jeffree was as well. Now, Jeffree has been in the spotlight for years with his music career, but when him and Nate first met, Jeffree wasn't really as famous as he is now. His makeup line wasn't like one of the biggest in the country. He was just starting it, and when they first met, he basically had nothing. And so Nate has been with him for his entire journey from his makeup line to where they are now. But as the popularity grew, he said that it was basically taking a toll on his mental health and that he just couldn't really do it anymore. And then unfortunately, last year, Nate's grandpa passed away. And then Jeffree and Nate lost two of their dogs as well within, I believe it was like 6 months of each other. And he just wasn't there mentally and couldn't handle it anymore. And he just needed to take a step back. And so they ended up breaking up. Jeffree and Nate have been together for about 5 years. And this past November was the 5th anniversary of Jeffree Star Cosmetics. So Nate has really been along with him for the entire journey. So when they first started out, yes, Jeffree did have some kind of fame and a celebrity status, but not nearly as much as he has now. And when Jeffree and Nate first met, Nate was just living in a small town in Michigan and wasn't really famous at all. And so he kind of just got thrust into that spotlight. And for anybody, that can take a big toll on you mentally if you aren't prepared for it, or if you just haven't had a chance to sit down and think and be able to regroup yourself and to be able to take care of yourself mentally. And then when you throw on all the other losses that he's had in his life over the past year, that can definitely take a huge toll on somebody. And so I can completely understand where he's coming from about just needing to be able to take a step back. Now, if Jeffree and Nate are meant to be together, then I feel like they will be able to get back together later on down the line. One thing that Jeffree did state in his video that kind of stuck out in my mind, though, was he said that he and Nate will always have love for each other, but then he said, "Are we still in love with each other?" And he followed that up with no. So that to me kind of just stood out a little bit, because if you need to take a step back and just regroup yourself and get a hold of your mental health and just take time to be able to get yourself to a place where you need to be mentally, then I feel like you would be able to get that love back and get back together. But there could always be more things that are going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. I mean, you don't have to put all of your life on camera, so I'm not expecting them to. And all relationships have their ups and downs. And so who really knows what's going on behind the camera? I mean, they always seemed very happy on camera, but like I said, every relationship has its ups and downs, and sometimes you just get to a place where you no longer can work through it, and that's okay. So I'm just wishing the best for them, and we will see what happens next. Now, since this video has been posted, there has been a rumor about Nate already moving on with somebody else. I've only seen this come from one person, and then it just got ran with a bunch of just random online media news sources. So since I haven't really heard anything else about that or have been able to corroborate any of that, I really am not going to speak on it until I can find out some more information. If it is true, the truth will always come to light, and we will find out later if there was somebody else involved. But at this moment, I can say that I'm not going to really talk about it because I don't have any more information on it. Jeffree has gone to his Twitter to say that no, none of that is true, and that people are just lying and trying to get attention, and that Nate has been with him multiple times since they have broken up, because it's been about 4 weeks, and so he comes over all the time to see the dogs. And just recently, Jeffree tweeted out that he has been at his grandma's all day while Nate was at the house with the dogs, and that people need to stop making up lies and rumors about what has really happened because they are false. So with Jeffree coming on and telling everybody about what happened, I think it was a really, really good thing, because he was able to just bring up the topic about mental health and mental awareness. And a lot of people struggle with mental health issues sometimes, and they just need to be able to stop, take a minute, regroup, and be able to focus on themselves. If you're always focused on somebody else, or you're always doing work things, or you're always doing other things besides just taking time for yourself, it can definitely take a real big toll on you mentally. And I think that's an issue that a lot of people don't talk about. They feel like there's a big stigma about it still, but everybody has things that they have to deal with, and you need to be able to take that time out for yourself. And if you don't take that time out for yourself, then it's not good for you mentally, and then it can lead to even bigger depression issues, or lead you to start having depression if you haven't had it before. And so you have to make sure that you are taking time out for yourself to be able to regroup and get yourself back to a place where you feel healthy mentally and you're happy. Because going through life and not taking time out for yourself and making sure that you're okay is no way to live. Because when you do have a second to sit down and reflect, and you're like, oh my God, like, I'm not as happy as I thought I was. I was constantly always working, or I was constantly always putting other people before myself. Why was I doing that? Like, I'm not happy with who I am right now, how I'm feeling. And so you just have to make sure that you take time for yourself to give yourself a mental break and be able to get yourself to a place that you feel mentally happy. So, like I said, I wish them nothing but the best in whatever they do next. And like I said, if they are meant to be together, I feel like later on down the road, they will end up getting back together. You never know what the future is going to hold. I know that I've reconnected with people in my life that I never thought I would, and it's just what happens. So you just have to, unfortunately, deal with the sadness that comes along with it, and then make sure that you are taking time for yourself. Both Nate and Jeffree, I know that it's obviously hard on both of them. So to be able to take time for yourself and to work through it, and then you can start to finally move on with your life and get yourself back into a happy place. I know that Jeffree says that some of his happiest places and times is when he is making makeup, making products, or like filming videos. So once he starts to do that again, once he feels mentally ready to be able to do that, I feel like it'll help him with his healing process, and then he will be able to move on. But until then, I know it's just going to take some time, and who knows what's really going to happen in the future. If anything about the rumors of there possibly being somebody else does come to light, I will definitely be reporting on that when I hear about it. But until then, like I said, it was just a rumor that was out there right now, so I don't really have any kind of evidence. I just saw one person talk about it, like I said, and I haven't seen any receipts or any proof that anybody else has been involved. So if anything does come to light, I will definitely make sure that I include that in a later video. But that is everything that I have for today's video. I'd love to know what you think about everything down in the comments below. Do you feel that Jeffree and Nate will eventually get back together? Do you think that there might be some kind of truth to the rumor that there was somebody else? So let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you liked this video, please make sure to go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, I'd greatly appreciate it if you could hit that like and subscribe button. Also, make sure you hit that bell icon and set all of your notifications to on so you are notified of every time that I upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!